Like, look, we gon' stop all the politic and they might think that I'm probably dissing, cause they know that my body different. No, he probably snitching, caught him lacking without his sniffing. Now they claiming his body missing, like, think it's funny, this shit not a game.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Letlotlo The Maverick, and I am back with a new video. So as you've seen by the title of the video, today is a story time about my crush on a rugby player. So before we continue, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell, follow my social medias, grow the page, grow the channel, and let's get started. Okay, so this story time takes place in 2019. So in 2019, I was in grade 9. So I was in high school, and yeah. So y'all have seen by my content that I really love dancing. You know, like I'm really good at dancing. So I think in grade 8, so in the previous grade, I'd already made a name for myself. So this story time takes place around the beginning of the year. So if you're from South Africa, you are familiar with like inter-house athletics, and these events usually take place in the beginning of the year. So this is when we do our athletics, like field events and track events, and you know, the sprints and the long jumps, high jumps. So it was around that time. So I wasn't really an athlete in that sense, like running and long jumps and stuff, no. But I was a very, you know, I could dance, I could perform. So I was in the spirit squad, and we used to do cheers just to motivate our crowd and our house, and you know, our athletes representing us. Because you know, like, you know, there's houses and teams and colors, and it's just a whole rah-rah, you know. So basically, yeah. So now, the boy I had a crush on, he was a grade below me. So if I was in grade 9 when this took place, you know, I was in grade 9 and he was in grade 8. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm joking. I like, no shame. He was cute. You know, like I know a cute guy when I say a cute guy, and he was a cute guy, you know. So, but like I didn't even know him at that point in time. But because I'm in a spirit squad, I'm standing in front of people a lot. I am, you know, like eyes are on me more than you know what I'm saying? Like more eyes are on me, and more people are aware of me than I'm aware of other people. So I guess he saw what he liked-ish. I don't know. But like the story time just gets messy and messy. So yeah, so that's how I guess he first saw me. Because I could dance, and I'm also very flexible. You know, I could do the splits, I can tumble, you know, I'm very acrobatic. So yeah, we're doing our cheers. I don't think we won the athletics and sports side of things, but we definitely won that spirit cup, okay? We were the most spiritual, okay? We were cheering, we were, you know what I'm saying? We were motivated. We had signs up, like we were, you know what I'm saying? Like we came through, you know, and then also like kudos to the kids who were running, they did well. Like everybody was just playing their part, I guess. You get what I'm saying? So now my first interaction with this guy. So what am I gonna name him? So his name starts with the letter K. So I think when I name him, like,
it is A60.
I don't know, Kite. You know, because Kite is very similar to his name. I don't know, because I don't want to name drop. I don't want to name him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. Like, I don't know, like y'all will get to hear more about him as I go on, but like, yeah. So I don't want to name drop, just in case maybe he's watching, or someone who knows me from high school, and then they're like, boop, boop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wanna, you know, this is just entertainment purposes. I'm not trying to out or shame people, but like, yeah. So Kite like the one that you fly in the air when it's windy. That one with the string, a kite. The kite, like the triangle-ish one. So yeah, Kite. So with Kite, I think my first interaction with him was I was going up the stairs and he was coming down. So I think the bell has just rung for period changes. So I'm going up the stairs, down the stairs, and I think he was like congratulating me. He's like, wow, like you can really dance. And I was like, oh, thank you, you know. He's like, wow, like I saw you, like you know, you were doing very well, very flexible and stuff like that, you know. So I was like, okay, thank you. Like it was so random, okay. So I said, okay, thank you. I walk. You get what I'm saying? So then I really don't pay much attention to it, ne? And I think I told my friend about it, that, oh my gosh, like, on my way here, this happened, and then, you know, Fede, we carried on with the lesson or the class that we were in. Then a few days later, or a few weeks later, mind you, it's 2024 now, guys. We're in 2024 and this is 2019. So I don't really remember how far apart some things are, but I remember the details, okay? So maybe a week after, or in that same week, a few days later, I don't know, I'm walking and I may have been annoyed, I may have been in a mood or annoyed, but something was up with my face. And I guess he saw that, because I'm a very facial person, you know, like I pull faces, you know, you can read my emotion on my face, you know. So he read my face, I guess, and then he goes, what's wrong? Who hit you? You know. So let me describe him. Like, he was shorter than me at the time, but like throughout high school he grew taller than me, and he's a colored guy. So if you're not from South Africa, like, I'm sure you guys are aware of Tyler, the water girl. Tyler, the water girl, the girl who sings Water, Make Me Sweat, Tyler, you know. So you guys are familiar that she's a colored woman. She's not black, you know. I remember like there was just a whole rah-rah about why she called herself colored. Well, in South Africa, like, colored is a race, and Kite is also a colored man, you know. So he's like, who hit you? Why are you mad? Why are you angry? You look angry. What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, nothing. No, I'm just going to class, you know? Like, I don't know. I was probably zoned out, because I was like, no, nothing. You know, who hit me, girl? I fight. I beat niggas up too, you know? So I was like, no, nothing. No one hit me. He's like, no, if anyone hits you, tell me. I'm like, okay, Fede. Then I go to class. So that's on my friend again. Like, girl, remember this guy I was telling you about? Do you know what he just said to me now? So then I tell him what he said. And then she goes, oh my gosh, he likes you. So I'm like, likes me? He likes me? I don't know. I don't think so, you know? And she was like, no, he has TLC. Like, firstly, he compliments you on your dancing randomly. And then he randomly tells you that if you have any problems, just come to him. Girl, at that moment, girl, I was thinking about it, and I was like, bing, yep, oh my gosh, like, I was so excited, guys. Like, I was like, I'm gonna get a boyfriend. I want to get a boyfriend. And it's the beginning of the year, so Valentine's Day was around the corner. So I'm like thinking, girl, I'm gonna get a gift, I'm gonna get roses, I'm gonna get asked out, I want to kiss somebody. So yeah. So then I think my feelings for him start developing. We're not talking every day. We don't see each other every day. So like after that whole conversation where he's like, if you have a problem or if anyone is bothering you, tell me. Like, I've just been thinking about just our previous conversations and just how, you know, like, yeah, like, this guy really does like me. Like, comment down below what you think, please, because I'm not crazy. I'm not Delulu. I don't know. Was I Delulu before Delulu was even a word? I don't know, but I'm not crazy, okay? I read the signs. I was provoked, and my feelings were valid, you know? So I'm feeling, man, butterflies. And this is not my first time having a crush on a guy. Like, I've never had a crush before. Like, I think this was my first serious crush, because I'm sure maybe before I'd be like, oh, he's cute, he's this, is that. But like, butterflies in my stomach, heart racing. Oh my gosh, he's coming this way. Let me run. Like, girl, it was so cute. It was adorable. It was adorable. Like, it was so adorable, okay? So, yeah. So, I think, like, I'm crushing on him a little bit, but then I keep avoiding him, you know? So then I finally find the courage to tell him that, like, you know what, I want to talk to you about something, right? And he's very interested, like, okay, what do you want to say, you know? But then I want to tell him that I have a crush on him, but I'm scared of his reaction. So then I keep avoiding him, and he also keeps chasing me, like, no, tell me, you know? And it was so cute. Oh my gosh, you know? So now the Delulu is just going crazy, you know. I'm just telling myself, oh my gosh, he's just, you know, maybe he's probably waiting for me to tell him so that he can tell me, and then blah blah blah. But then I never really have the courage, because I don't know, I just feel like as a queer person, your biggest fear with regards to boys is rejection. Because like, if you watch movies and TV shows, it looks so easy. Oh wow, we're a queer couple in high school. But girl, like, my school really wasn't a bully high school. But like, you know, we could have been the first ones. You know, people were gonna talk, you know. And I feel like it would be easy for me, being a feminine person, as opposed to him being a masculine and an athlete. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be harder for him because he also has like straight friends, you know. Whereas with me, like, you can see they are okay, gay, and then keep it moving. Whereas with him, like, it would be a whole thing. Like, what? You? I don't know. But like, yeah. So I never really found the courage to tell him how I felt. So I was like, friend, why don't you go? So then she goes this one time at break time. And then I am spying from a distance just to see his reaction. And all I see is him doing this. My heart dropped. So then I was like, you know what, let me just walk there, pretend like I don't know what's going on, and just, you know, just to hear what's happening, because I don't know. What if he's like, I don't love him, I like him. Girl. But yeah. So then I go there to listen to what is being said. And as soon as I get there, I'm like, hi guys. He walks off, he's like, let's say this is me. I walk in, and I just go. I was torn. I was shattered. Okay? And then I think like he could sort of pick up what we were dropping, because I think I asked my friend to ask if he would like ever date a boy. So I think he could pick up, like, I think he could already put 2 and 2 together that could he date me or something. You know what I'm saying? It's not to sound desperate, guys, but like, you know, like, what's wrong with a queer relationship, guys? I don't understand. Like, homophobia is so overrated. It's so outdated. But anyways, so yeah, so he was just, I think, uncomfortable around me now. Like, he was just not complimenting me anymore, not talking to me anymore, avoiding me. And then, but like, my feelings for him were just growing stronger and stronger and stronger. You get what I'm saying? So then I think I start wanting to tell him that, you know what, like, I don't really like I don't know, like, I just want to tell him from my mouth, just explain to him what I'm feeling, and also just point out what he's been doing, because my friend, I'm not too sure if she did it the best way. And you know, with me, if there's anything, like, I can argue back, not argue as in fight, but like, you know, like, I can defend, or, you know, like, coming from, you know what I'm saying, like, I feel like I'm the best person to handle the situation, essentially, you know what I'm saying. But then I'm just so scared, especially after that whole, girl, I was shattered, I was broken, I was like, damn, yo, okay, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, like, that's just how I was feeling. So then, like, my feelings are growing, and in a sense, I start picking up spite from him, because like, he will literally walk with girls and hold their hands, but like, make eye contact with me. Or it's like, look at me, like, this is what you want for us, but it'll never happen type shit, you know what I'm saying? Or like, he'll put his arm around girls and talk to them and walk with them, and then when he sees me, he makes eye contact, and I'm like, hi bro, you know, like, I never understood, like, why is it like you're out to get me? Because like, it's not me, it's my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not I don't want you, my heart does. You know, like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. But anyways, then, you know, my feelings go stronger, and I keep saying, oh my gosh, I want to talk to him. So I start getting scared. But then I have friends who are in his class, you know, because, I don't know, I'm just a baddie with connections. So girl, I had a copy of his timetable, so I always knew which class he was at. So I was like, you know what, like, I'm just gonna bump into him on his way there or something. But that was just not successful. Then I also knew that he was a rugby player, and even like in assembly, like, he would always get like recognition on like a match, or, you know, he was in the team that played on weekend. Like, he was those boys. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like also in that, in light of that, like, I think also coming out would have been hard for him, but I don't know. So eventually, like, I think maybe after 2 months of crushing on him, I decided, you know what, like, let's just put it on the table. So this one day, like, I knew like there were rugby practices on certain days, so I waited for him on the field on one particular day. Girl, he was wearing these shorts, he was barefooted, and he was like a bit skinny, like a little toned. So he was wearing, you guys know like those athletics, those gym t-shirts, like the long sleeve ones that tie you and they're like sweat proof. They have this swimming costume material. He wore that, and then he was holding his school bag in the one arm and holding his like gym bag in the other arm, and he was just walking. So then he walks past me, because I did the same thing. I didn't look back, but then I was like, oh my gosh, but he's alone, and he's always with people. So at that moment he was alone. So I called him like, hey yo, Kite. Then he turned around and he said yes. So then I walked to him and I told him, you know what, like, this is what I'm feeling, and I just don't want you to be feeling uncomfortable, but like, it's just my heart, and also you provoked me. So basically just throwing my heart out, in a sense, like just making it make sense to him as to how I'm feeling and why I'm feeling it. Because like, if he had to say the thing that he said, I would have felt how I felt. You get what I'm saying? So he also has to acknowledge the role that he played in my feelings or attraction towards him. You know what I'm saying? So basically that's just what the conversation was about. And then there was just some sort of, like, he was just receiving it by basically telling me that, like, he's not gay, so he can't really, like, there's nothing we can do about it. We can just be cool in the corridors and stuff like that. And yeah. But we were never cool in the corridors and stuff like that. He still carried on walking around with girls and making eye contact, basically trying to make me jealous, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what can I say? That's my fault for trying to make a man out of a boy. But anyhow, that's just my story time. I hope it was entertaining, guys. I really hope it made sense. Yeah. I think moral of the story time is just stay away from DL niggas. Only go for a nigga who knows who he is and who knows what he wants. Like, DL niggas must fall. Because this is crazy. Like, this is just too much. It's abusive. It's like, I don't know. But I hope I make sense. But anyways, that's the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell, follow my social media, grow the page, grow the channel. And yeah, we've sadly reached the end of the video, and I really hope you guys are gonna enjoy the story time, because like, I'm out here being vulnerable with you guys. I'm out here sharing parts of myself and parts of my history. And if you know me from high school, you probably know who this is. So girl, don't comment down below the name. Don't. Okay, we're not trying to name and shame people. Whatever happened, and it's in the past, I'm no longer in high school, girl. I'm in uni. I'm a uni girl. Okay, so I'm dealing with uni stuff. I'm not trying to have now ghosts and skeletons from high school haunting me. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I really enjoyed this story time. I enjoyed looking nice, Oh my gosh, my edges, yeah. I don't know, but my room is kind of hot as well. But like, yeah, but like, yeah.